Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I don't say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are back in Deadside and we're gonna be talking about update 0.2.0. We have some news about it. We all know there's gonna be a pretty big update and we have a message from the devs that we're gonna go through today. And we're gonna go through some of the things that are going to be added with this new update as well. We already took a look at a couple of things, but it looks like a lot of things are gonna come to the game. But first things first, let's see what the devs are saying. They're saying, hello everybody, Team Bad Pixel is here. First, we want to thank all of you for the patience and support which you've been giving to us all this time. Now for the most recent update from our dev team. Preparations for the release of the update 0.2.0 are in the final stages, and we're sure that your expectations and hopes have not been in vain. As we've mentioned before, this update will be the biggest and the most extensive so far. The changes which it brings to the game will take the gameplay to a whole new level. We have not only added a lot of new mechanics and content, but we have also reworked some of the already existing aspects, which allowed us to get rid of old bugs and improve the quality of the game in general. So there are a lot of changes and everything needs to be tested properly. We are happy to tell you that the first stage of the testing will begin very soon and we're counting on your help. Let's just kind of stop here for a second. We're counting on your help? So you guys have like a little bit of a test server? Hey, listen, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy to kind of test it out. If you know, hit me up. Okay, let's keep moving. But yeah, a little bit of a parentheses over here. If you guys, want some input, I'm free and open and I have nothing better to do. We will let you know about the start of testing separately. Stay with us and follow the news. Now, of course, we talked about some of the things that are going to come to the game a little bit before. For example, we have new items like this here hat and glasses. We're gonna have a new area of the map as well, a new map expansion with a lot of new points of interest and random cabins in the woods like this one here. This looks like a bit of a town or like an industrial area, and it seems like you can actually climb up top the buildings, which I really like. Because so far, like the buildings that we have, you can't really go into them, but hopefully that's gonna change and they're gonna open up so we can kind of lurk in the apartments and on the rooftops. We can go in a couple of buildings, but not in all of them. We're probably gonna get some new military areas as well around the map. We took a look at some of the places that are going to be added. It's like a new industrial area by the port side and new military points of interest as well. Some sort of docks, some sort of cool looking docks. Hopefully we're gonna be able to climb the cranes. That'd be nice. We have a bit of a factory as well from what I remember. It's gonna be a pretty extensive update. At least the new areas are gonna be cool to explore, and the new guns as well. We're gonna have the FAMAS and we're gonna have the SCAR as well. These are gonna be new guns, and of course the new guns are gonna come alongside a bunch of new attachments, new scopes, suppressors, muzzle brakes, extended mags. I'm gonna be honest, we've played I don't know how much, 100 hours or more than 100 hours, and I've pretty much done all that you can do except building a base, because I'm not really a fan of building bases, but I've pretty much done everything that you can think of. So a new update is gonna bring a nice little fresh start to everything, because definitely with a map extension and all these new locations that are going to be added, the servers are 100% going to be wiped. We're also gonna get a new ghillie suit, which is gonna be nice. I'm excited to sport that around. And I believe base raiding is coming as well. Now I don't know if it's gonna come in update 0.2, but I know that base raiding is gonna be a thing at some point as well. And just the new locations are gonna be so sweet to see. They're gonna be pretty interesting to explore and have new battles up in here. We're also gonna get a new world event, which is like a convoy that we have to hit. A convoy is gonna spawn somewhere on the map, like the wandering trader in a random spot around the map. We're gonna have to ambush that convoy, pick up a case, and of course that case is going to make us a target, because as soon as we pick up the case, we're gonna be like a blinking red dot on the map that all the players can see, which is gonna it's gonna bring people together in like a huge battle probably. And of course, in the case, we're gonna have hopefully very good items. And of course, we've talked about cars before as well, but of course, this is way out there into the future, but at least we know that cars are being, you know, worked on. And from what we're seeing here, they're working. Of course, you know, they gotta work on the physics and whatnot, but I mean, if it were up to me, just drop them and, you know, we use us as guinea pigs and test out the cars, see what's what, and then fix the bugs as they come. And of course, the Steam terminal as well, we're gonna be able to transfer things from server to server. It's a bit complicated, I don't exactly understand how it works, but I'm sure that as soon as it comes to the game, we're gonna get it. Apparently, Miss Created has this feature as well, which I didn't know, but there we go. And this is kind of where the new map is going to expand. It's gonna be south, of course, and we're gonna have some industrial facilities, some villages, and then a possible place for a new military place of interest, which is gonna be sweet to actually see. And there we go. Those are kind of the things that we can expect. I feel like a map expansion, the new guns with the new attachments, a lot of brand new points of interest. It looks like we're gonna get some new items for our characters as well, like glasses, hats, the ghillie suits, probably new clothes as well. And I wouldn't put it past getting some new craftables as well. We're gonna get a ton of things with this new update. If I was to give a bit of an input, right, I'm excited for all these things, and it's cool that they're gonna come in a big update, but since the game is like, what, 0.1 right now, 0.1 something, and 0.2 is coming, I feel like we should have gotten smaller updates. Since 0.2 is so big and we're gonna have a lot of things, like it's been a lot of space between the last update and this coming update. It's been months, right? So I feel, just me, I would love it if this big update, right, that we're gonna get was broken down into like 3 or 4 smaller updates. So for example, we have this big 0.2 update, and let's say it's formed out of 4 parts. We have the map expansion, we have new weapons and attachments, then we have like ghillie suits and whatnot, and then we're gonna have new quests, right? So break this down into 4 parts. We're gonna get like new weapons in one small update with the new attachments, then another smaller update with a big map expansion, then another one with quests, and then another one with new items, what have you. You know what I mean? Just so we have some things to play around from update to update, because I'm enjoying Deadside quite a lot, and it's a lot of fun playing, doing quests, you know, having traders, having world events, the heli drops and whatnot. Hopefully we're gonna get even more world events like this convoy, I don't know, boat crash, plane crash, meteor, I don't know, something to play around with, you know, in between updates. But that's just kind of me. That's what I would have done, just to keep the player base happy with new things, because we all know how it goes. When you enjoy a game, you go in deep and you kind of do everything, and then you're like, well, now what? Now I'm just gonna wait for the next update. And whilst waiting for the next update, a lot of people are gonna stop playing. So if we have smaller updates, right, not necessarily with a ton of things, but with a couple of things that we can all kind of experiment with, play around with until another update drops, I feel like that would help the game a lot. But yeah, I think that's about it for this news video in Deadside. I'm excited to see this update drop. Hopefully it will drop as soon as possible. And if the devs somehow see this, hit me up, because I want to test it. Because I really don't have anything else to do. But thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.